understand makes sense. On the other hand, maybe it would be assumed that FAM acted that way on the basis that Sports Council had given them the leeway to identify a coach. The process that would be used would not be a problem with them as long as...
Jirwa emphasized that the suspension of Pasua's appointment as the Flames coach might affect the national team preparation ahead of CHAN competition. The post of Flames coach fell vacant following the termination of Patrick Mabedi's contract due to the team's poor performance in the 2025 African Cup of Nations qualifier. Mabedi's contract was terminated after the team suffered 4 straight losses. Pasua was then appointed on an interim basis and led the Flames to collect their 4 course earning points. However, the Sports Council decision has thrown the spanner in the works, leaving the national team's preparation for the CHAN competition in limbo. The suspension of Pasua's appointment has raised concern over the national team's ability to prepare adequately for the upcoming competition. With time running out, FAM and Sports Council must work together to resolve the issue and ensure that the Flames are well prepared for the challenges ahead. For Luntha News, this is Emmanuel.
And in other news, Libya authorities uncovered nearly 50 bodies the past week from 2 mass graves in the country's southeastern desert. It is the latest tragedy involving people seeking to reach Europe through the North African country. We have more details in this African news report read by Charity Shilanga.
According to officials, 19 bodies were found Friday in a farm in the city of Kufra. Authorities posted images on its Facebook page showing police officers and medics digging in the sand and recovering dead bodies that were wrapped in blankets. Migrants' mass graves are not uncommon in Libya. Last year, authorities unearthed the bodies of at least 65 migrants in the Shalif region, 350 kilometers, 220 miles south of the capital, Tripoli. Libya is the main transit point for migrants from Africa and the Middle East trying to make it to Europe. Human traffickers have benefited from more than a decade of instability, smuggling migrants across the country's borders with 6 countries, including Chad, Niger, Sudan, Egypt, Algeria, and Tunisia.
That African News Report also brings us to the end of what we had for you in this edition of our News Bulletin. But before we go, here's a reminder of our top stories. Pope Francis highlights crucial role of military personnel in promoting peace. Former Police Inspector General Dr. George Kayenja's case to resume on the 18th of March. Government to enforce thin plastics ban following court ruling. And in other news, Libya uncovers 50 migrant bodies in mass graves. My name is Tandi Wemzamara. Thank you for keeping me company and continue following the rest of our programs right here on Luntha TV. Goodbye for now and do stay safe.